Completely opposite what is going on for Joe Biden, which has been very good. Things are going disastrously for the failed former president, Donald Trump, who is desperate to claim innocence and try to get himself out of all sorts of legal trouble and potentially justify another presidential run in 2024. Donald Trump had a historic meltdown yesterday on Truth Social, declaring himself innocent. And you have to see these posts, just a sort of diarrhea of the post. Donald Trump starting, quote, "Even though I am as innocent as a person can be, and despite my campaign being spied on by the radical left, the FISA court being lied to and defrauded, and all of the many hoaxes and scams that were illegally placed on me by very sick and demented people, and without even mentioning the many crimes of Joe and Hunter Biden, all revealed in great detail in the laptop from hell, it looks more and more like the fake news media is pushing hard for the sleaze to do something that should not be done." That's an insane message. It is nuts that a former president typed out that message and posted it publicly. There are probably 10 lies and distortions in that short message. And by the way, Trump saying that he is as innocent as anyone has ever been, to me, suggests he's guilty. Now, this isn't a court of law. I'm not suggesting Trump be denied due process. This is the court of common sense. Many things, the more strongly Trump claims A, the more likely the opposite of A is likely to be true. And Trump's kind of interesting in that he's very direct in that sense. Many politicians will equivocate and they'll play semantics or they'll kind of massage facts or distract and muddy the waters. When Trump's guilty, he'll just come out and say, "I'm innocent." That's been the theme. Trump continuing to post, quote, "Joe Biden said he knew nothing about the break-in of Mar-a-Lago or the greatest political attack in the history of the U.S. Does anybody really believe this? Now, there is no evidence Biden knew anything. And of course, it wasn't a break-in. It was a search warrant signed by the attorney general, okayed by Trump's own FBI director appointee, and a judge signed off on it. So again, all lies. Trump continuing, quote, "The radical left Democrat prosecutors are illegally trying to circumvent for purely political gain the Presidential Records Act, under which I have done absolutely nothing wrong. It cannot be circumvented for me or any other president. They illegally raided my home," untrue, "and took things that should not have been taken," untrue. They even broke into my safe, an unthinkable act. Well, the safe was listed in the search warrant. Everything was perfectly legal. Trump then resorting to just trothing in all caps, Presidential Records Act. Trump then posting, quote, "The Justice Department and FBI are, quote, leaking at levels never seen before, and I did nothing wrong." I think Trump's brain is leaking at levels never seen before. And then Donald Trump also putting out a statement, which is crazy, which says Joe Biden and the radical left Democrats have just orchestrated another election enhancing money grab, this time to the tune of $300 billion. And just like I predicted, it's coming right out of the pocket of the working class Americans who are struggling the most. Crippling inflation, unaffordable energy prices, and war. All things that should have never happened. But if that wasn't enough, now Americans are bailing out college administrators who fleeced students and who opted for degrees there was no way they could afford. America is a nation in decline, and the cliff into oblivion is within sight. Stop voting for Democrats. Make America great again. A clear, very inspirational message from Donald Trump. It is not normal for anybody. When your neighbor flips out on social media like this, it's cause for alarm. This is a failed former president doing it, and it's incredibly humiliating. Something in your home that you use every day contributes to deforestation and climate change, and that's toilet paper. In the U.S. alone, over 30 million trees each year are required to meet toilet paper demands, contributing to deforestation, soil erosion, devastating loss of biodiversity. Our sponsor, Real Paper, makes sustainable toilet paper that is 100% made from bamboo. A bamboo stock keeps growing. It can be harvested forever. It means that the soil and the ecosystem aren't disrupted. No carbon removing trees are cut down. The paper industry has a massive effect on deforestation and climate change, but you alone using bamboo toilet paper can make a positive impact, because for the toilet paper that just one American uses in their lifetime, Hundreds of trees are required. Put an end to that right now with Real Paper. The best part is the stuff is really great. It's just normal soft toilet paper. Real Paper loves the David Pakman Show. They're giving my audience 30% off your first order and free shipping. When you go to realpaper.com/Pakman and use the code Pakman at checkout, the link is down below.